everybody, and welcome to my shop and welcome to my fifth and final video about my camper cargo structure that I built for my pickup truck. It all started with me finding a fiberglass shell on the side of the road and thinking this is actually something that I need, but also thinking I think I can do better. I'm a maker, which means I like to make stuff, which means I like to make things fit my world and find solutions that are specific to my problems. And one big problem I had with the shell that I found is that it's just on. It's a cover always. And I wanted a structure that is a little bit more practical. So I came up with this wooden structure that is light and that would also allow me to open the whole thing on one side. It's on hinges, so it opens up, which means I can use the full length of the truck bed for loading and unloading my stuff. Because imagine if you have the shell fixed, you only have the tailgate to load and unload. And by Murphy's Law, that means the one thing that you really need to get to is always the thing that you loaded first, which is always the thing that is the hardest to get to. So I was very happy with this design of a lightweight structure made of pretty cheap wood that just opens up to the side and allows me to use the whole truck bed. So next, to keep this structure light, instead of covering it with wood or fiberglass or plastic, I decided to use a recycled sail. I was actually so happy with that look that I decided to go all in on the sailboat aesthetic, and I used walnut to build a wooden roof rack, which makes it look like a sailboat, and it also allows me to transport bigger stuff on top of my cargo shell. And today I have a little bit of homework to do. There's one side still open, and I also need a third brake light because my structure covers it and I want this car still to be safe. And then I want to work on the one vision that I had right from the beginning when I decided I want to work with recycled sail, and that is install a light that I can switch on and off from the driver's seat that makes this whole thing light up. A car that looks like a sailboat but is actually a lamp. Or imagine you're camping in the desert, like you sleep in that truck, it's almost like a tent, and then you light it up and it looks like a house, like a sailboat house car truck tent. That's the aesthetic I'm going for. So let's do the homework first, and then we're gonna do the thing that I'm so excited about. Let's go. Okay, now that the homework is done, let's work on the fun part. I think it's best to show you the idea and where the inspiration came from. So this is one of Adam Savage's EDC bags. He's been making them for a while together with Mafia Bags, who I am working on a bag with too. This one. Now, when Adam gave me that bag a couple years ago, I was still living in Cologne and I was riding my motorcycle a lot, and I had a flashlight in this bag that accidentally turned on, and I discovered this sailcloth has a really nice light distribution property. It looked so good, and I actually ended up using that bag as a safety feature. When I was driving at night, I would pop it on my bag, have a flashlight turned on inside the bag just to be more visible. And I really like this idea aesthetically and also as a safety thing. Let's try to turn my cargo camper shell into a lamp for aesthetics and also a little bit for safety. It's getting dark. Time to test it. Absolutely love this. Are you kidding me? Isn't that beautiful? This is one of the coolest things I've ever built. I mean, look at that. Just look at that. The palm trees. Where's the palm trees? The best. Before you go, please give me a minute to thank this week's sponsor, BetterHelp. And I want to share a personal story with you because I think it is super, super important. A couple of months ago, when I decided that I will leave Germany and immigrate to the US, I also decided that I want to talk to a therapist about this. Not because I was struggling with a decision, or not because I had any regrets, or I was sad or unhappy, just because I knew there was a lot of change coming all at once. All of a sudden living in the US, all of a sudden being married, all of a sudden being a mom, and all of a sudden, redefining my career. These are all 100% positive things, yet all that change can be overwhelming. And to this day, I'm so happy I found a good therapist to talk to, just to check in, get some feedback, just hear a professional talk to you about the situation you are in can be incredibly helpful. If you are interested in checking it out just to see what it does, just to see if it might be something that helps you, you can click the link in the description or use the link betterhelp.com/Laura Kampf. And then you can do it from the comfort of your home. You can send them a message from your phone or from your computer. You can call them, and they will match you with a licensed therapist. Usually that takes about 48 hours. And then you can just see what it does for you. See if it helps. It helps me. That's all I can say. All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy going to therapy, and I will see you next week with a new video. Bye.